Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Start From Scratch from the old farm countryside. We've moved on to the next day because the shop closed, as you saw at the end of the last video. And we need to pick up the auto stack. Now, I want to get this job finished fairly quickly today. But we only have 2 tractors. So that is the perfect opportunity for us to add another tractor into this here. We are going to hire it because this is Start From Scratch and it's going to be a tractor we use less. We're going to look at the medium tractors and we're going to use something for the mod contest because I want to try and use stuff that we have from that. Now we have the Polish pack in here, so there's the Asus, but what we're going to go with is one of these 3. So we've got the Sami Titan, the Lamborghini Racing, and the Hurliman Master. This is the SLH group pack by RB Modding. And yeah, we're going to grab one of these. We're actually going to grab the Lamborghini because I don't use a Lamborghini tractor often enough. It's 150 horsepower, which is pretty good. I think that compares fairly favorably with our Fendt, so it's a little less powerful than our Fendt, but we just kind of need an extra tractor to use as a runaround and things. So yeah, so 150 horsepower, that's good. We've got a front hydraulic on it. We can, if we choose, not have a front hydraulic on it and just put the weights. Of course, because we're renting, we want to make sure whatever configuration we have now is the most open configuration we can have. So we're going to go with the front 3-point linkage because it gives us the most opportunities to change things, to change weight on the front and things like that. Design, we can go with front fenders with air filter or full optional. I'm only going to go with the air filter. I'm not a huge fan of mudguards on tractors. GPS, I'm going to leave off. I think we're going to replace this tractor before we need GPS. Actually, no, we will. We'll put the GPS. Actually, no. Tractor their sage, not GPS. Engine setup, Racing 150. We're not going to give it more than 150 horsepower. And then the wheel setup, we're just going to go with the standard wheels. We can have wide, we can have narrows. But I think standard is going to be great for what we're going to do. So total price for that is 82,000 or 4,225 to lease it. So we are leasing it like so. And then I just want to give us a front weight. I know we have a weight from the other bit down here, but I'm going to give it a triangle like we've had with other stuff. So there we go, tractor triangle. We are going to give it in the, we're going to go in the white so it matches the tractor. We're going to buy this because we can use it later. We can reconfigure it later. And I think what we'll put on here is just, I think we will just go for a self-made 1,000 kilogram weight. Actually, no. Self-made 400 kilogram weight because that matches the, no, let's get a sewer one because that's what we got on our other tractor. So we'll buy that as well. And that then sets our tractor up. So there she is in all her glory. A Lamborghini Racing 150. Let's jump in and have a look inside this. Quite a nice sound to it. I'm liking that. Take the brake off. So as I said, our main thing today, partly I want to have a look at this tractor, which is chunky. I'm really liking the chunkiness of this tractor actually. It feels like a beast even though it's probably the least powerful tractor we've got on here at the moment. But I'm liking the sound of it. So we're going to spend most of this video with this tractor. It is quite nice. This is a nice mod actually. I'm not normally a one for Lamborghini or Samis or Hurlimans, but I'm liking this. This is a good, solid mod. Oh, we need to go out the gateway there. So we're going to probably put the Voltra on this. Does this have any opening windows or anything? No, not that I can see. So yeah, course plate is not what I'm after. No, nothing that opens or anything like that. So that's all fine. Let's get this back down to our field, and then we can go from there and start getting the bales sorted. And there we go, back down at our field. So we're going to switch this over to the Vultra that is included with this. We're going to put our normal Fent on here, on this, and then we are going to do this on our windrower. So we'll drive this with the other two on follow me behind us. So there we go, that's done there. So we'll set these all up, and then we can get all our ducks in a row, so to speak. So Vultra is up next. We'll attach that up to here. Now there is a front weight for this, but it's up at the shop, so I'm just going to leave it there. There we go. Our Fent fabric is up next. Wow. Considering this tractor, it has 50 more horsepower. It's quite considerably smaller than that Lamborghini. It really is. And for 80,000 actually, this is a really good value tractor as well. A great one for this kind of start from scratch stuff. You know, to buy it outright, it would work pretty well as well. So, yeah. There we go. That is our lineup of tractors. Looking very cool. Let's get this started then. So what we'll do is we'll line this up. We'll set this going. Or we'll, yeah. We'll unfold this. We want to check that we are rowing at the center. So work mode is currently left. Trying to work out. Turn that off. I don't want to start that yet. There we go. Work mode middle. So what this will do is this will then create us a middle bit. Now I think I want to go round the field in a counterclockwise direction. That will make it easier for our bale stacker. So line this up here. By getting this into position and getting this a little way along, that will make things all sorts of easier. Down we go. And start out with the line, and it handles it really nicely. Very cool. Right, with that lined up, let's get our fence. Unfold baler. So our tractors are very black and white. Right. Start up the baler. More than enough horsepower to handle this. Down with that. And round. There we go. And then we will put follow me on that. We want to reduce the distance. Keep it fairly close. Yeah, 25 will do nicely. And then into the Vultra for the last one. And then we've got the Vultra nicely into the field. But it's getting it lined up. So unfold that. And we want an offset for this. This is where it gets a little bit more tricky. I think we want to probably at least a maybe a 2.5 meter offset. So we'll keep an eye on all of this. There we go. Let's see how it goes, see if it actually picks. Right, now we should have a good idea at this point. I think our Vultra needs to come over slightly. Look at that. Yeah, I think we need to go sort of there-ish. With this. Gotta be careful coming around those corners. Now when we get our first bailout, that will be the real test of this. Which is not too far off, to be honest. So I am leaving a little bit around the edge. We've got a little bit of leeway here. First bale is about to drop. Please don't drop on the corner. That's going to be an interesting pickup, but it has been. Oh no, we've had more than one bale, so that's our second bale actually. So that is working as intended. So we can go a little bit faster now and just keep going, and we can keep an eye then on how everything is working. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this. This is now a job that is going to get done a darn sight quicker than I'd originally thought it was going to. And yeah, so I'm really, really liking this Lamborghini. It's a really nice mod. I think we'll go in cab for a bit. I feel like I'm sitting a little low in the seat. I have to be honest. You know, that does feel like I should be a little bit higher. That could be that it's just a really big tractor though. Although, as I said, for its horsepower, it's I would expect it to be smaller than the Fendt. We are going at a decent speed with it, though. Wow. That is quite good. But yeah, it's a nice tractor. It is working very, very well. Square bales, we are 44% full on in our Voltra, so I need to keep an eye on that. I need to be, while we're going at a fair old pace in this tractor, I need to make sure that we don't suddenly fill our bale trailer and have issues because of that. Those two are working nicely together, and that is actually fairly nicely lined up. So I'm going to cut the corner a bit just to sort of even things out. Just makes everything that little bit easier to use. Now that has missed a bale on the corner. Need to watch that. Otherwise, yeah, this is going very smoothly. We are up to 63% in our bale stacker. But it is working very, very well. So we'll keep going. We'll get a full set of bales on here and go and drop them off, and then move onwards. Okay, so our square bale stacker is now full. So what I'm going to do is take this here. I'm going to take it off, follow me, fold it up, and these need to go to the north of here. So let's go and get these unloaded. Approaching the haystack now, and this is where we've been before. We've sold bales at this place before. Yeah, I think it was our bales we sold here last time. But of course, this is also the place where we drop off these. So get this into unloading position. And we'll see how far through the contract we are. How many more bales we have to deliver. There we go, 39%. So 2 more runs actually is going to do this. is going to complete this. It should fold itself up in a moment. Yeah, as that approaches the front. Oop, stay on the road. And there we go. All folded up. So we'll head back down the field. I want to pick up the rogue bale that got missed last time on my way through. And then we'll get set up with Follow Me again. And get some more bales collected. And we're back again. And there is our rogue bale. So let's unfold this. Get that collected. And head back over here. And set the Follow Me again behind our baler. Now, the engine is still running on the Fent. I don't think it's still running on the Lamborghini. Partly because the Fent is still on Follow Me, whereas the Lambo is we were driving. So, follow that there. Go to the next. Yeah, we need to start the engine. Start the kit. And away we go. There we go. So this, yeah, this does tackle this at a fair speed. Looking at the speed of our tractor, or our Fent, it's not too bad actually. We're going to start going up and down, I think. Try and make sure I pick it all out. As long as the Vulture can get round there and the baler doesn't drop a bale at a bad point, we should be okay. So we're about halfway through the field at this point. Our trailer is about to pick up its 13th bale, so three more it can take. We are catching on this tree here, unfortunately. This might muck things up. Now let's fold up. Square south. Turn it off, fold it up. I want to fold it up, interestingly. Yeah, there we go. We're clear now. As long as our other stuff can get around that, that'll be fine. We want to avoid hitting our trailer though. So yeah, we're about to take the Vulture and tip another load. Again, hoping that avoids that tree. Yeah, it does. Has a little bit of trouble turning around on that side, but we've been okay so far, luckily, with that. But that is at 14 bales, so 2 more bales. We're going to have to keep an eye on our baler at this point. I think there's one. So 1 more bale out of our baler. And we will stop so that we can go and unload the next lot. And yeah, we're nearly there as far as it goes from that. But this has worked pretty well. Right, so there is our last bale. So again, I'm going to get this lined up. Like so. And then take this off, Follow Me. Fold it up. Full trailer. So yeah, I'm going to go and get rid of this. And then come back here for our last load. That load took us to 78% transported. So yeah, I doubt we'll even get a full trailer off here, to be honest. Right, that's lined back up. Turn this back on. Turn this bit of kit back on. I really do actually like this this merger. I was quite pleased when they appeared in the game with FS. It was FS 17 we first saw mergers in the game. But yeah, very cool pieces of kit. I think there might have been a modded one actually in FS 15 if I remember correctly. But yeah, nice pieces of kit, good to see. I quite like that they are used here in the contracts. They go quite well with it, and quite well with this Lamborghini actually. It's working very well towards that. There we go. This is probably going to be our karting tractor, this Lamborghini now as well. But as I said, I think we can just go straight to the end now with this. No more. If there's more than one more trailer full, I'll be surprised. And if there is, we will likely keep any bales that don't fit on it. Looks like a bale dropped as the baler was turning, and our pickup has completely missed it. That's unfortunate, but we can go and pick that. As I said, don't think we're going to have a full trailer. I think we can come back and pick that later. But yeah, it's just a little bit annoying that it hasn't managed to pick up everything. And we're going to be leaving it a little bit. Whoa! Flying bale. So that one got missed as well. It's a we're not going to fill the trailer. We're not going to fill our auto stacker. So yeah, picking up those two bales is going to be fine. But that must have just caught something to send that bale flying like that. I think we've got 3 rows left. The next row is going to be interesting because it's got this tree in it. So I'm going to have to loop round somehow. Yeah, because it's right in the middle of it. We might have to go to the south of this tree first. And then we'll come back and we'll get the north side of it once we've done everything else. Oh, that was close to that vulture. That was really close to that vulture. Alright, I want to straighten this out while I can. And then that'll make it just easier for the final row. There we go. Back up a bit, let our this won't back up. That's neat. This won't back up with that engaged. Alright, and one last turn. A little bit on those edges. So 8 bales on there. We're not going to get another 8 bales off these 2 rows. So yeah, as I was saying, we're not going to have a full auto stacker off here. But that is the Lamborghini pretty much finished, I think. I want to get this the right side. Yeah, we need to come at this from the other side. Right, so there we go. So we'll turn that off. We will fold that up. As soon as I work out how. Huh. So, yeah. This doesn't seem to want to fold up, so we're okay. We're going to let the fence pull this up there. Right. F. Turn that off. Unload the trailer. Picked up. The next one does too. There we go. So Shift F and stop the follow on that. And then we're going to go and pick up these last 2 bales. So 13. Wow, actually, that's really close to a full set. That's 15 bales we've got off here. So that's really good. We are going to go and get rid of these last 15 bales and get our contract money, and also a little bit extra because this will be well, this is going to be about nearly 120%. So I would have said half of the bales that we've got on here, roughly half of the bales we've got on here, will be us selling, just available to us to sell. So that's fantastic. Down at the haystack for the last time today, and in we go. Let's get this into the unloading position. One of the nice things about having the Vulture on here is we don't have to transport it back to the farm. We can just finish our contract here. Let's see how much we make off this. That's intriguing. Why have those not sold as part of our contract? We'll have to bring this down and try and reload them quickly. So once I got these reloaded, we'll try and sell this again. But I'm guessing that on this map, the actual sell trigger is not exactly where I think it is. So I've got them all loaded back up. What I've discovered, and I'll come and show you this, is that this marking here is actually in the wrong place. The edge is here. So about in line with this, going from there to about here. So as long as we get it to this side, we will be able to sell these or drop them off at the very least. But yeah, the markings are misplaced on this map, which is a little bit annoying. You know, the only thing worse than not having any markings at all is having markings that are wrong. So I suppose they're not 100% wrong, but they, yeah, kind of wish they were in the right, you know, a bit more where they should be. Let's move this forward a little bit and unload, and there we go. Contract is finished. We made an extra 3,145. We'll let that come down. And yeah, this tractor is going to disappear, so we will head back to our farm in a moment. There we go, 10,300. Collect that. So that's all good. Head back to our farm, and you can see our equipment's gone there. So we might as well finish. Look at our brand new Lamborghini Racing tractor. Really liking this fantastic mod. Yeah, really, really cool. I quite like that. And that's where we're going to leave it today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.